Here's what you're going to notice if you have a girlfriend. She expects to be led on decisions either you don't want to make or on decisions that you don't care about. Now, a lot of times when this occurs, the man will think, oh, he's not a good leader, or the woman will look at him and go, oh, he can't make decisions, he's indecisive, he's a bad leader, when in reality, you just don't care because the thing that she's focused on, you don't think matters. Let me give you an example. Years ago, when I had a girlfriend, we were going to make chili together. It was the Super Bowl. We were going to make chili. I know that this is a funny story, but I made the list of all of the ingredients, okay? We had this chili, and now all of a sudden she's trying to figure out which brand of chili beans, even though they're the exact same. This is just one small example. You're going to have to make decisions on, should we eat here or should we not eat here? Should we go do this or should we not do this? Should we eat at 5:30 or should we eat at 5:15? Should we eat at 6:20 or should we eat at 6:25? And it just doesn't matter. And you're going to realize that if you were single, you wouldn't have to care about any of that or make any of those decisions. You would have just walked to the fridge and you would have ate the food when you're hungry. Not having to worry about any of this. She might come up to you and say, how do I look in this dress? And you say, fine, you should wear it. And that's not a good enough answer, right? You needed more certainty in that voice when you said it. There's a million different things, and now she's frustrated because she will expect to be led on decisions you just don't care about. And none of it is actually important to anybody's well-being. And you're going to notice now you're spending a lot of time and a lot of energy and a lot of mental bandwidth on all of this pointless stuff. This is why you need to learn, understand, and master the language of women so she never desires to pull away ever again. If you check out what I made for you, it's in my bio, it's in my description. I have a full end-to-end process. You can see this process, you can take this process, you can literally copy-paste this process into your dating life and just go. This took me months to build. This is literally my life's work. Go and check that out. That is why I made this for you. You have to actually start the process of learning, understanding, and mastering the language of women. And that right there is exactly why I made this.